Hey, I think we're live. I just want to make sure I can see comments. So just give me a minute to find my page. Why does Facebook have to change every time I log in? There used to be a quick way to find your page and it's not there. Okay, let me just find. Oh my gosh, so sorry you guys. But if I can't see your comments, here we go. There's our live. How is everybody? Is everybody getting ready for a long weekend? Are you here? If you're in the States, we're getting ready for a long weekend, celebrating our independence on Monday. We've got our YouTube channel over here working so I can see your live comments as you come in. Awesome. How are you? Welcome, Kalinda and Dottie and Bonnie. Yay, Bonnie. I haven't seen you in a while. And Maureen and Patricia. So I was thinking of, y'all, I want to make an arrangement for my table for this weekend. We're having some company over. And so I just wanted to make an arrangement. I'm just going to clear off my my tabletop. But look, isn't this the cutest little thing? So this is something that I taught in our Wreath Making of the Month Club group last night, how to make just a really fun, turn their summer sunflowers into a fall arrangement. I love how this turned out with the cute little matching planter. And then let me put this over here, get it out of the way. And then you guys, I'm uploading a tutorial. This will be next week. I'm going on vacation. So the next week, look for this to be on our YouTube channel. Let me go ahead and move this out of the way too. So I've been busy. We've been busy making fun stuff with silk flowers. Hi, I'm Julie Samaka, owner of Southern Charm Wreaths, where we teach you the art of wreath making and faux floral design. If you like everything florals, make sure to give us a follow. We do artificial, not fresh. And today in this video, we're going to be doing a fun little patriotic arrangement. I never know what I'm going to do. I don't practice when I come on live, and I do appreciate your grace in letting me try new things and figure it all out in my head. All right, so I'm going to push this down just a little bit. And I've got some fun flowers. So I want to start with some greenery. And then I have some, ooh, isn't this pretty? Some really fun blue hydrangeas. I've got some geraniums. We've got some wax flower. And what is this? This is wild blossom spray. So I've got my flowers over here to the side. And we're going to go ahead and start with some greenery first. I'm thinking instead of making this look like, an arrangement from the florist, I want to make this look, make it look a little bit more like something that you might get, like plant outside in a planter. So when you do something like that, in my head, and I envision grouping. So you group your flowers together because, when you plant a fern outside in a planter, it's all grouped in one plant, right? So that's what I'm thinking. Okay, so we've got some red geraniums. Thought about starting with that. Now, so let me think for a minute. If I was planting this in a planter, definitely would start with something in the center as a what do you call that, a thriller? Of course, I didn't bring anything like that over here. Let me see if I can grab this. This might look good in it. Oh, perfect. All right, so let's just do a little. I don't want it to be too tall because it is going to go on our table. So I'm just going to divide this a little bit more and put it right here. Clear away from this is my glue. So we've got some glue over here. And I've already put some foam in my container and a little bit of moss. Right, so this will be, again, I don't know how tall I want this to be. Maybe it should go a little, no, it's probably as tall as I want it to be. So let me pretend that I'm planting a plant. All right, using this, what is this? This is sedum. They're calling it tassel seed. Does anybody have any fun stuff planned for the 4th? So we are hosting, my sister is coming, and I'll have, probably my brother will come down from the Hickory, North Carolina area, which will be fun. So we're going to have some family. And then I'm hoping that it'll stop raining. So I'm just putting these at various sizes. I think right here. And I'm not using styrofoam, I'm using the desert foam in this. All right, so we've got, this is what I would do if I was planting a flower outside. We got a little bit of thriller here, right? All right, now what we're gonna do is, let's just fill in. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and add, I feel like we need some hydrangeas. I mean, right? Come on. That definitely speaks patriotic. What other red flowers, you guys, could you use if you didn't have hydrangeas? Let me put this one in first because it's a little longer. What other red flower would you use? I am trying to choose something that might look a little more natural. All right, so there's that one. I'm gonna go ahead and put a little more glue on this. And we'll put this one coming over this way. I think I'm going to go ahead and divide this one right here. Let's put it right. Let's get this one over here on this side. So when you plant outdoors, you do have, you know, space. So allow for air, right? When you're dealing with an outdoor plant. All right. Might put something like right through here. I might just wait. We might put some red over on this side. All right, so we've got this, our red hydrangea. And now, one of the things I was thinking we could do, maybe we'll nestle this fern in right here. Just put a little fern right there. See if I can make room. And we just rearrange. Don't even have to pull anything out with this, I don't think. Let's just rearrange, and then we'll just drop that down here. Somebody's watching their grand dog. How funny is that? Rebecca's been wanting to do an arrangement. Yay. Hopefully this will inspire you. Let's see, I probably should have made a hole first. There. And then I'm gonna think when we're planting outside, you know how plants just start to grow in to each other. So let's move our geranium back over a little bit. I don't know. This guy's not wanting to move over a little. Just playing around. Just fix it until you like it. I'm trying not to overthink it, but y'all, I don't know if you know me, I'm a perfectionist. I'm just going to divide that little one because I want it over here a little bit more. So I'm just going to divide it and pop it in there. I like to step back a little bit. And it does help when I have this, you know, the turntable, because then I can sort of turn and look at it from all sides. That looks cute. Look at that. How cute is that? We've got one side almost done. I've got more red hydrangeas we can add. Over here, let's add a little more green. So we've got green here. Let's add a little green over this way. I think I'm going to just do this one. So this could be our spiller, couldn't it? This Real Touch ivy. I'm going to do some of the shorter pieces. Okay, so we're going to do ivy here. So let's start adding this. Anybody else make an arrangement? They try to make it look like a planter. I like when these stems go up and down. Just going to move these a little closer to the base. Start covering up that foam a little more. Let's do one right in the back of it. Okay, so we've got a little height with our ivy plant, and now we're going to have it spill. So let's grab some of our longer stems and bend them towards the side of the container. There's another one. Just going to put a little bit of a bend in it. Let's see, we've got a longer piece. I'm going to divide it right there. Okay, and we're going to do one right here on that back side. I dripped a little glue on my container. I'm just going to wait for it to cool off and then peel it off. If I try to mess with it when it's wet, it'll make a big mess. Oh, Rebecca has a great ideas with verbena, poppies, petunias, red sunflowers. Yes, love it. Love it, love it. Those are great ideas for any red flowers if you don't have geraniums. Okay, so we have some green right here. Okay, again, we've got our green flower, our floral or greenery, and it's going to, ivy just encroaches, doesn't it? Doesn't it just really take over? So we're just going to pop in a few more pieces closer to the center. But make sure it's coming from that same direction, meaning I wouldn't stick it coming, well, maybe. I mean, I guess sometimes greenery does go that way. So you see how we've got it a little bit going that way. We've got a little bit coming over here in the center, and then maybe we will put a little bit on this side. I like it. Okay. Oh, that looks really good. All right, I think I'm going to put this away for now. We can pull it out if we need it, but we're going to put it away. All right, so now let's put in, I feel like we need some blue, right? We need a little blue. Did we staircase the flowers? No, we did not staircase the flowers. I'm planting them in groupings. So here, I do have these hydrangeas, and I think they're really pretty. I just almost think it might be a little bit too much for this planter, the size and scale that I'm trying to keep it at. So I might not use those, but I do like these. Wild blossoms. Well, even like this, looks like a stick. Let's do one more. So what other blue flowers could we do if you don't have these exact ones? So we're just going to start adding right here in a group. Ooh, blue bonnets. If you're interested in joining our class, you could go to learntowreath.com. It's learntowreath.com. Join our mailing list. We occasionally invite through email. And if you don't want to miss it, just, go ahead and sign up to our mailing list. It's called a wait list. Just join the wait list by putting your email in on that website. All right, so now we're just going to keep going, adding more blue. I'm like, okay, this is a little plant that I'm planting in my planters outside. So what would this really look like? Got a little seed pod from it. So you can see I just individually put them, but it's all color blocked in that one area. And then I got a couple more pieces. Okay, and then we'll put a little blue over on this side, because this is one of those plants that just grows. Let's get a couple more. Now this would be pretty outside on a porch, on a table. I can see this for if you're having a luncheon. Maybe if I angle it up this way a little bit, you can see that it's starting to look like a planter. Okay. Now I'm going to put in some hypernicum berries, I think. A little more red. And these have some really good green foliage. They also push up and down so that you can adjust this the height that you want. Ooh, red snapdragon, says Darlene, as an option for more red. I'm trying to decide if I want to put this hydrangea over here. How fun is this, you guys? Don't be afraid. You guys can do this. Have fun. If you're not sure, I'm going to put that in later. I'm going to first play with the hypernicum berries. We need some red over here, right? We've got red on one side. We need some red on the opposite side. Again, I'm going to do color block, or just group these close together. So in real life, these berries change colors, don't they? I'm trying to remember at what stage do they turn this brilliant red. I guess it depends on the flavor or the brand. Let me put this, I accidentally pushed this up too far. I know I've seen them in greens and creams. All right, so now we're coming over here. What do y'all think? Is it looking real? Let's see, we don't want it over here. I think I'm going to put it over this way. It's too long. Just going to pop this one in over here. Right there's pretty. We've got one more blue flower on this, so let's pull this one off. We don't want that one to go to waste. And where are we going to put it? I'm just going to nestle it right in here with all this red. And I'm going to take this red geranium and put it over on this side. So now we've got a little container, you know, it's short. You can still have a conversation somewhat over it. It looks real. Some of these leaves feel real. Let's mix it up in here. Give a little separation. And I think I'm going to cut one of these leaves out. It's just too much crowding. I like airy. I don't want to look like it's stuffed. Pretty, pretty, pretty. Now for any little areas that we have showing on the sides, I don't want to pull out and open up another thing. Well, we do have a little more ivy that I can fill in with that. It's still a little piece we could fill in with some ivy, but you can take some moss and cover up on the edges. Might be be a little too much. Let's just cut this back. And we'll put this one over on this side. Oh, I like this. A little pop of color on my table. Let me get this out of the way so you can see. It looks like a real arrangement. If there's a little bit, there's a little area right here, I'm just going to put in this last piece of ivy. Let's bend everything down. Incorporate the container a little bit more into our arrangement. I love that fern. The fern feels real touch. The hydrangeas are a little on the, you know, a little velvety. And then we've got some green, our, you know, thriller in the top. And we've got our filler and we've got our ivy for our spiller. I mean, it just is a really fun little container. Don't be afraid to try something for your own home. Just have fun. I know you could do this. You can do it. If I can do this, I know you could do this. This is just me always pulling out things and having fun. Go to your home stores and find what you can. You didn't have to be exactly like mine. I do try to find something that looks like a real flower. That's what's going to make it look like a real live plant in the container. But if you don't like that look, you can always go the artificial way too, and that still brings a lot of color into your home. Make sure to use your flowers in order to find joy in your own life. So you can use this to decorate your home. You can give it as a gift. You know, you can donate it to a silent auction. Just whatever you find that you want to do with your God-given talent, go do it and have fun. I know you can do this. You guys, thank you so much for joining me. Again, if you're new and you're like, who is this woman playing with soap flowers? And you like what we're doing, make sure to give us a follow and a subscribe so that you'll be notified the next time we do a live. We have a lot of tutorials on our website at southerncharmwreaths.com. Just head over to southerncharmwreaths.com and use the search box. Search for wreaths or bows or sunflower arrangements or whatever you're interested in finding, and I'm pretty sure we'll have something there for you. If not, you can always comment here and let me know what you'd like to see next. I hope y'all have a wonderful 4th. Enjoy this long weekend, and I'll see y'all I won't see you next week, but I'll have an upload. So make sure to go over to our YouTube channel. I definitely will have an upload scheduled for you guys to see something, and I'll see y'all when I return. Bye.